Welcome back, gamers. Today we are diving deep into Undecember to answer a burning question: is it worth your time in 2025? With a rich history of ARPGs dominating the scene, Undecember entered the fray with high hopes. But does it still hold up against the giants like Diablo 4, Path of Exile 2, and the others? Stick around as we dissect the good, the bad, and everything in between before giving you the final verdict. Let's start off with the positives, because at its core, Undecember is visually stunning. The game's graphics stand out even in 2025, with detailed environments, well-designed characters, and flashy skill effects. So basically, the developers have clearly invested in creating the game that is a feast for one's eyes. The customization options are another highlight. The Zodiac system offers a level of flexibility that's rare in the ARPG genre. It allows players to mix and match skills, creating unique builds that cater to various playstyles. Whether you want to be a tanky warrior wielding fire magic or a rogue with summoning abilities, the game's progression system gives you the tools to experiment. And let's not forget the multiplayer experience. Undecember makes it easy to team up with friends or for challenging dungeons and raids, fostering a sense of camaraderie that many ARPG fans actually do crave. But Undecember isn't without its flaws. One of the most persistent criticisms revolves around its monetization system. Despite being marketed as a free-to-play game, Undecember leans heavily into pay-to-win territory. Players willing to spend money on premium items and upgrades gain a significant advantage, making the game's competitive aspects feel unbalanced. Another sticking point is the grind. While ARPGs are known for their grind-heavy nature, Undecember takes it to an extreme. The progression slows to a crawl in the mid to late game, forcing players to replay content or invest real money to keep up. For some, this level of grind detracts from the overall enjoyment. The game's post-launch updates have also been a mixed bag. While new content and events are introduced regularly, many players feel the developers haven't addressed core issues, such as balance problems and server instability. The community's opinion of Undecember in 2025 is more or less divided. On one hand, there are players who praise the game for its creativity and challenging in-game content. They appreciate the developers' efforts to keep the game alive and engaging. On the other hand, a significant portion of the player base expresses frustration with the game's direction. Complaints about monetization models, lack of meaningful updates, and the grind-heavy gameplay dominate forums and social media discussions. The stream reviews are mixed, with complaints ranging from pay-to-win aspects to inventory space unreasonably filling up too fast. However, the positive side of reviews highlight the game absorbs about 60 hours of game time and can be engaging for a while. So, is Undecember worth playing in 2025? After weighing the pros and cons, I would say probably not. And this is something I don't do often. I usually give most games the benefit of the doubt and try to encourage people to try things to discover whether or not they subjectively like it and not have me completely direct someone in that way of train of thought. However, Undecember is not that game. While the game has its moments of brilliance, the overwhelming issues with monetization, repetitive gameplay overshadow its strengths. In a world where ARPGs are evolving and setting new standards, Undecember feels kinda stuck in the past. That said, if you're a fan of experimenting with builds and don't mind the grind, you might still find some enjoyment here, but for most people, there are better options in 2025. Thanks for watching, and always, be happy gaming, guys.